Good morning, everybody, and a very warm welcome to Crafters TV. My name's Ben Moseby. Thanks for joining us on this Tuesday. I hope you're well, and I hope you're ready for a brilliant day. We are super excited because we have got some brand new goodies for you today, and it's a collection which you may well have seen on various previews that we've done. Is finally available for you to grab today. The amazing Coastal Collection. Being a seaside lad myself, this is a bit of a taste of home, if you like. I absolutely love it. We've got George of the joystick on the joystick today in the gallery with producer Johnny. George is also a seaside lad. He's just got on my ear. It is like, isn't it, Devon? It's a lovely, lovely snapshot of the great British seaside. It's beautiful, honestly. The papers you're going to see in here are absolutely exquisite. The embossing folders, particularly within the collection, I think you're going to go crazy for. There's beautiful stamps and dies and sentiments, as you would expect. And as we get into this, what we're going to do at the top of the show, we'll say hello to Craig in just a second, but we will go through all the various different bundles. The good news is the majority of kind of the main bundles for this brand new collection are tariff-free. So this is excellent for you if you are in the US. What I would suggest, though, is that you do shop during this show to pick up the collection, because I have a feeling it is going to be very, very busy indeed. So once we start going through it, if you see it, you like it, get in and grab it. And then we're going to bring you lots of inspiration and demonstration with the new collection over the course of this hour. And, of course, the official launch coming your way at 2 o'clock this afternoon. Before we say a few hellos and get into the nitty-gritty, let's say hello to the man the other side of the studio. A seaside lad himself, actually. You've got Bricks and Ben and Carnoustie Craig.
You do indeed. Absolutely, you do indeed. This is such a beautiful collection. Now, I did say yesterday, I was open and honest, and that is I've not had a lot of time to play with this collection, with, of course, being off on holiday. However, we've got the most incredible finished samples. That what I've done is I've cherry-picked a few, Ben, and I'm going to show you throughout the day how you can then start to use them and create the said card. So these are just a few finished samples for now, because you've got the beach hut. You've then, of course, got the seahorse. You've then got the anchor as well. You've then got the starfishes in there. As you said, the papers are absolutely beautiful. The folders are absolutely sensational. So if you want to then start to create kind of different colours, unique colours. I mean, you're down on the beach, you can see the seashells. Some of them have lilacs in them, some of them have teal, some of them have that little sheen to them. You know, certainly if they've been, of course, rubbing against each other on the beach. But then with the lighthouse, you've got the lighthouse there within the folder, as well as the die as well. Bring in your template library, bringing in your stepper dies as well. And it's just one of those, who doesn't love the seaside?
Yeah.
If you don't love the seaside, you're just weird, in my opinion. It's just totally weird, because there's something about the sea and then the sun, you know, sangria if you're abroad, of course. Yeah. You can have fun.
Getting an ice cream with a chocolate flake in it.
Oh, yeah.
Strolling down the promenade. There you go, sitting in a deck chair.
Sitting in the deck chair.
Socks and sandals.
That's it, yeah. All of those, all of the parasol as well. All of that. I mean, they're just absolutely beautiful. And the thing is, every single place across the globe have got some sort of a beach. Yeah. You know, it might not be nearby, but they've got some sort of a beach, whether, of course, it's a natural beach, whether it's a man-made beach, whatever it is. It might just be a little bit of sand, it might just be a little bit of rock, or the sea, of course. But yeah, you've got all these components as well. What's lovely as well, it's not a massive, massive collection. It's a nice, comprehensive collection that you'll see the detail within the folders with Ben, and then we'll have a little bit of play later.
So let's get the details up. It is a world exclusive as well for you, launched here first, as it should be, on Crafters TV, and I believe it's not going to be on HSN either. So this is the best way to do it. It's tariff-free for you as well. Now, pre-order today. This is the official line. Pre-order today, and you might think, oh, what? I have to wait 2 weeks? No, it leaves the warehouse. It's Thursday. All right, Thursday. So it's 2 days, basically. So grab it today. Do not miss out. Price on the screen for the showstopper already. 10% of that showstopper has disappeared. I'll say a few of those in just a second. I want to kind of get into this collection with you because it is absolutely incredible. Now, if you go for the showstopper, you will obviously get all of the new goodies plus a few extras. And what's so great is that we've got a smaller bundle, which is also tariff-free, and then the paper, which is tariff-free on its own as well. But look at that. I mean, my goodness me. I think what I love about this so much is this is a real snapshot of like the great British beach, isn't it? When you think about, you know, deck chairs and you think about your little chalets, you know, your sea huts and that, you've got all of that included within this pad. It's been beautifully done. Double-sided once again. Lighthouses, you know, again, a sort of a staple of our seafront here in the UK. You've got little compasses in there, all of the seashells as well. You've got little map details going through here. Again, looking at these papers, the way that you can divide these up into like smaller papers if you wish. I love the little accents that we've got as well of these little Scrabble tiles. Just saying there, the shoreline. You've got your sailboats, as I say, little maps of the world in there too. How gorgeous is that? I mean, some of these papers, Craig, again, I know you do this quite a lot. You always just want to take them out of the pad, stick them in a frame and put them on the wall, don't you?
Absolutely. Could you imagine them in like a bathroom, something like that, within the box frame? Just perfect. Or maybe a little spare room.
Again, here we go. I mean, I just absolutely love that. This one's got a little bit more colour and vibrancy to it, but you've got your beach huts there, the deck chairs. Ever fallen through a deck chair?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It's not a holiday. It's not a holiday unless you've nicked your finger when trying to, of course, set up a deck chair or set it down.
It's just beautiful though. Again, you've got your little sea creatures in there as well, your mollusks and shells and your starfish in there. Flick through again. These are flying out of the door, by the way. Over 10% of the stock has already gone of the showstopper. Remember, it's tariff-free for you as well. I love the fact there's lots of snippability in this paper pad as well. So if you do want to make, you know, memory albums, like a memory album with this.
Oh, amazing!
Would be amazing, wouldn't it?
Wouldn't it be so good? So good.
Very, very busy already. Right, I could probably flick through this all day and just pretend I'm back in Brixham, but I'm here in Newton Aycliffe. So I will put that back there. Now, no, there is no beach. I don't think there is a beach in Newton Aycleft anyway. If there is, I haven't found it yet.
I've not found it either, no.
There's a what? There's a beck. Go and dip your toes in the beck. That's about it. Now, as well as your beautiful paper pad, the embossing folders, Craig, are just stunning, aren't they?
Out of this world. I mean, look at the depth, the detail, that collage of the shells that you've got there. It really is second to none.
So you're going to get, there's 2 embossing folders in this collection actually, but I've actually 3. I sort of split them up. I'll tell you why in just a second. You've got your guiding light, which is that incredible lighthouse. I know a lot of people, we had a discussion about lighthouses, didn't we, a few months ago, and we've got lots of people who love lighthouses who watch the channel here. So that's beautiful. You've got that actually in embossing folder and then die form as well. You will have seen on some of the cards that Craig was showing you just a few moments ago, 15% of the stock gone here. You've got your seahorse, you've got your starfish. You've also got in here the out at sea, which is your anchor. And then you've got that beautiful sailboat as well. On top of that, within this collection, another embossing folder. Look at that. A map of the world.
Just sensational. Just sensational.
And do you know what I love about this? It's the little details. It's even got the
globe at
the globe detail in there too, which I think is absolutely incredible. Absolutely, yeah, exactly. I like that. Producer Jones is saying you could make one of those little maps where you sort of pinpoint where you've been.
Where was I last week then?
Go on, where were you? You were.
Was I? So there's the UK. So I must have been round about there.
Yeah.
Round about there. That's where I was. Hello, Manhattan. Hello.
Hello. It sounds like Mrs. Doubtfire then.
Hello. Hello.
Hello. You've also got seashells on the seashore, which is the seashells and conches. You've got the beach retreat. This is me. This is me. This is what I'd love to have. I'd love to have a little a beach hut. They cost, if you try and get one down my neck of the woods, they're about 200 grand. They're ridiculous.
Crazy the price, isn't it?
Deck chair in there as well. And then you've also got your Dance with the Waves, which is all these fantastic sentiments. See you soon. Life's a wave, catch it. Vitamin C, I absolutely love that. Get a bit of sea air, vitamin C. Take me to the ocean, dive into the blue. It's incredible. Now, the showstopper comes with all of these other added elements. So this is going to come. Now, a brand new bag that you've not seen before. This one says, Ben has got a brand new bag. Craftaholic.
So good.
You've got your coloristic pencils, and then you've got 3 lots of your Centura Pearl. So you've got the mink, you've got the cream, and you've got the mint. Plus, we're going to give you your A4 double-sided adhesive tape sheets from Sticks 2. So you order the showstopper, and you get all of those goodies in there. Tariff-free, £84 is your platinum price on that. $112 if you're shopping in the US, and you're a platinum member. Now, if you don't want to go for the full collection, are we going to go through the Essentials collection, Johnny? All right, so remember the pre-order as well on all of this. It goes out Thursday, so you're not having long to wait at all. We just have to tell you, so, you know, in case you're waiting a few extra days, where's my stuff? It's Thursday that this will be coming out to you. Now, if you want to go on a sort of smaller bundle, if you like, details up for this, still tariff-free for $31.99 or $39.99. These are the... Oh, I've mixed them up now. No, I haven't. These are the elements that you're going to get. Okay, so if you just want a little bit of a taste of it, you've got the Beach Retreat, which is the deck chair and the... little chalet. You've got your coastal collection, which is that beautiful embossing folder. You've got the seashells on the seashore. Someone's going to fall over their tongue on that one today. And then you've also got the Dance with the Waves. To make that a tariff-free bundle, we're also throwing in 20 sheets of the Centura Pearlescent in the ivory. So lovely colours to go with it. So if you want to go a little bit smaller, £31.99 or $39.99. That is tariff-free. And then, if you just want the paper pad, or indeed if you want to buy the full collection and you want to add more of the paper pad in, you can get the paper pad with that ivory cardstock that I've just shown you as well. So that's £19.19. And this is brilliant news for you in the US as well, because recently on launches, we haven't been able to do anything as far as giving you the opportunity to get extra papers and card is concerned. We can today. So you buy an extra paper pad, we'll also give you the Centura Pearl in the ivory in that bundle, and that is £19.19, $25.59. All tariff-free. I apologise it's taking a little bit longer than normal, but I just wanted to make sure that you knew what's what. If you want me to go through anything again, please ask, and I absolutely will. Few quick hellos. Radical Rachel on the socials. Trudy's in Florida. Kathy Green says, good morning, guys. So excited for this launch. Kathy Green in Mechanicsburg!
Yay!
I've got it on. I'm a little bit hot. Look at that. I'm a little bit hot. But I thought I'd wear it for you today. Love it. It's a perfect fit. Thank you. Thank you very much. I'll take it. Ripped. Oh, I see what you mean. Linda says, hello from Wisconsin. Ash is in. Stephanie's in New Jersey. Linda's in Maryland. Hello to Jennifer Love, who says, I feel this will pair well with my Seize the Day kit. Yes. Ash says, on a day like this, we should all be by the coast. So here I am. And hi to Jennifer, who says, I can hear the waves rolling from my open bedroom window. If you live by the sea, please send in your seaside pictures. Or if you don't, send us pictures of your favourite beach retreat, your favourite place to go when you're by the coast. Love to see those pictures. I popped up some pictures earlier on of Brixham, where I'm from. I'm sure Craig, if you ask him nicely, will pop up some pictures of Carnoustie on his socials through the day, so we can all kind of get into that sort of coastal theme. Studio@crafterscompanion.co.uk, and we'll show those pictures. Love the map of the world, says Kim. And Diana Green says, down the road from the beach huts, down the road from me, the beach huts go for £1 million. It's Moodford Spit near Christchurch in Dorset. They're bonkers, aren't they? They're, where's the place? Malden. No, Sholden. Just over the river in Teignmouth there. Yeah, the beach huts there, I think, well, it was probably 10 years ago. We're going for £250,000, £250,000. Unbelievable. Yeah, they don't have toilets in. I was going to say something very crude there, but I'm not going to. Yes, Johnny, you read my mind. Diana says, is there a full collection available without the additions that are in the showstopper? I don't think that option is available. What we've shown you here is what is available. We tried to make it tariff-free. I mean, if you want to buy individuals, and go that way, but obviously that then won't be a tariff-free bundle. We've done the best we can as far as that's concerned. So what you see is what you get, and as I say, if you want to go through anything else, again, I'm happy to do that. And Kathy Green says, that is so great. Thanks for modelling it, Ben. Kathy, thanks for sending it. I absolutely love it. Thank you so much. Right, let's get into it then with Craig. We are very, very busy. Can you believe this, Craig? 20% of the showstoppers already gone inside 15 minutes.
I can't believe it. I can't believe it, because it's that beautiful collection. And also, for all of you guys that sees me use Sticks 2 double-sided adhesive sheets, that's the ones that we've got within the bundle as well. So if you've ever wanted to get a hold of them, certainly for you guys stateside, that's harder to get Sticks 2 items, then of course that is the sheets that I use, that you see me using. So let's go in here. Now, we've got this one here, our Marie's done. Absolutely beautiful.
Oh, wow.
Now, we all know how to do the simplistic mats and layers, the pattern paper, white card, we've got a little bit of blue linen cardstock as well, and then we've got the seashells here. But I just love that focus, that attention to detail that we've got within the Lighthouse here. And then these are really easy to adapt as well, Ben, so that could easily be a 4x6 card if you want to make it slightly smaller. If you wanted to do it so it's like a 5x7, so slightly wider and longer, you can do that, of course. So you've always got options to adapt the size of the card. But let's go in with the folder that we've got. I think it's really nice, although we've got a 5x5, is it 5x5 or 6x6? 5x5, 5.5 by 5.5, and also a 5x7. It's nice that we've got this strip panel one as well. So for this one, the actual size of this one is 2.75 by 5.75. So let's cut it to the actual size of the folder. So 2 3/4, line up, and then we're going to turn that around to 5 3/4, and then we're going to cut. So let's then start to align that one up. Let's move that one out the way, and then we're just going to then position that into place here. We're then going to go in with our plate. So because this is a 3D folder with the Gemini, Ben, it is, you tell me, what is it again?
Sorry, what did you say? Gemini?
What's the plates for the 3D folder?
3D folder is it's just the two plates, isn't it? The 3D folder with the Gemini? No? With that as well?
That one?
Yeah. Oh, on one plate. It just never goes in. That's why I use the MIDI. You ask Johnny what it is.
So our 3D folder, base plate, frosted shim, magnetic shim. So that's for a 3D folder.
Yeah.
And then your 2D folder.
It's just the two.
It's just the two.
That's what I was thinking of.
There
So I
you
remember
go.
that.
That's right.
2 plates for 2D, 3 plates for 3D.
Yeah, that's
And the
it.
3 plates again are what?
So we're just going to line that one up, and then we're just then, of course, going to then run that one through as well. Remember the components that we've got in here that have got little dies and that to go with them? Use them with the foil press that we had
nice,
on earlier on, which is why I keep thinking this is the official launch. Because I was on the first show, now I keep because I'd said to Joy, I'm going to do this, going to do this, going to do that, going to do that, and then obviously I'm thinking, well, I'm not going to get all that done because it's only wake up.
Yeah.
That's why. No, that's why.
I was a bit like that yesterday. By the time we got round to the last show, I was like, should we be doing this show? I was like, oh no, there is sport. Yeah, so you've got to stay till 7 tonight.
I'll do that.
Yeah.
I'll do that.
Go on.
Yeah.
Just for us.
Yeah. I've got an early finish tomorrow.
Oh,
Very
yeah,
early finish tomorrow. Leave it, not coming back.
No.
So we're going to go in.
We'll throw you a party for your last show. That's what we'll do.
Is that what you're going to do?
We'll get some cake and beers.
Get some nibbles.
What did you say?
Egg and flour. Yeah, last day.
No.
Yeah. No?
What? No, I didn't get egged on my birthday.
Did
What
you
school
not?
did you go to?
We did.
Did you?
Yeah. Or our head down the toilet.
Head down the toilet on your birthday?
Yeah. Yep. Head down.
I never got covered in eggs or flour, no. I did go to boarding school though.
Yeah.
So it was very what? Did the teachers not tell you off for flouring and egging each other? No? End of the day.
Plus, this was a different time period for me and Johnny. It's not like the kids nowadays. Nowadays, where you can't sneeze without getting sent home. So we're going to go in with our 2 colours. So that was our that one being the blue, being the ocean blue
Yeah.
that we used there, just etched round the edges here. And then we're going to go in with our brown grey blend, and we're also then going to go in with our true blue blend. And I think this works really well what Marie's done, because of course with the Lighthouse you tend to think of reds. You think of reds when it comes to the bands.
Yeah,
Whereas,
red
of
and
course,
white, Smeaton's
that's it.
Tower, Plymouth.
Yeah, so this one, just thought it's really nice. That's why I was kind of taken with it. And I thought, let's go in and then let's do a little bit of colour in.
Okay.
So I'm going to do a little bit of blend in, but all that I'm doing, I'm using my tri-blends, Ben, and we can start to build up that colour.
Just to say, a quarter of the stock of the Showstopper has gone. I'm like Craig, like I can't believe it, but then I think and realise how beautiful this collection is. I can believe it. So it's fair warning that we made yesterday. We said this. It could well be decimated stock-wise in Wake Up Call, so thank goodness you're up. Get the deals whilst they are here. Don't wait till the launch. That's when we'll be obviously bringing more inspiration. Is the sailboat a stamp only, or does it include the die? It's stamp and die, the sailboat. That was Kelly's question. Thank you to Louise, whose message saying the paper pad is gorgeous. Sensational Sky says, I love the vitamin C quote, very clever. And Kathy's got a question, I think, about one of the cards that you showed earlier, which I'll ask you in a minute if you remind me.
Yeah, of course, no problem.
Trudy's also asking, at some point, can we show how to use the double-sided adhesive sheets?
Absolutely. You don't need to ask me twice when it comes to sticks too. I'll need to borrow a sheet out of...
You can borrow a sheet.
It's not as if I've not got plenty at home.
I'm just Googling, do lighthouses...
You are gonna be forever you and
Lighthouse
me.
family?
Yeah.
Apparently they don't have to be red and white, as long as they stand out from the background, then...
That's so the boats and the ships don't like kind of sail into them?
Yeah. I told you about the lighthouse in Brixham before, haven't I, where I'm from?
I'm not sure, have you?
So there's a lighthouse on Berry Head in Brixham, which is the... I don't know whether this is the UK or the world. Let's just say the UK for now. I don't want to over-egg the pudding. So it's the highest lighthouse in the UK, and it is also the smallest lighthouse. It's teeny tiny, high because it's so high up. It doesn't need to be big. So it's the smallest by structure,
right, okay.
but highest because it's like on the highest cliff.
Took me a minute to work that one out, but I get it now.
I mean, yeah,
The highest but the smallest.
yeah.
That's cool, that, isn't it? How
I think it's quite a cool little thing.
I think it is, yeah.
Oh, it is in England, is it?
It's in England.
Yeah. Yeah, reputedly the shortest lighthouse, in Great Britain, but also one of the highest. It's only 5 metres tall, so 16 foot tall, but 58 metres, which is 190 feet above mean sea level. So there you go, there's one for a pub quiz. Yeah. Highest lighthouse in Scotland. Oh, the Outer Hebrides.
Yeah, come on, you Scots. Come on, Scotland.
Lighthouse Wars.
Come on, Scotland.
Scotland. Is there a lighthouse in Carnoustie?
There is two.
Oh.
There is a working one,
Oh yeah.
and then there is an abandoned, haunted one.
An abandoned haunted one.
Yeah.
Only you would know that there was a haunted lighthouse.
And they're quite near each other. Where it is...
Surely it's not a lighthouse, it's a fright house.
Fright house. But you know what they could do? We've got, obviously, with Johnny and George in the gallery. George has just said, they could make a movie there.
Yeah.
They could do it. It's positioned down at Barry Budden. So what that... Barry Budden.
Well, that's the guy that lives there?
No. That's where it is.
Oh, right.
And Barry Budden...
I thought he was the lighthouse keeper.
No. Barry Budden is just past the golf course, and it's where all the... No. I had another bit of buzzing in my ear. I didn't turn you down, Johnny. I had a little bit of buzzing, so I was just playing with the wire there. No. Barry Budden is just beyond the golf course, and it's where the army come from all over the world to train.
Right.
So, there's been people there at the moment with what's going on in the world. But yeah, that is what happens down at Barry Budden. It's a big training camp. But what you can do is you always look for the red flags.
Yeah.
So if the red flags are up, that means that they're training, they're firing, all that sort of stuff, so you can't walk.
Yeah.
Whereas if the flags are down, it means you can go in.
You're good to go.
And it's just like an abandoned... Do you know what it's like? It's like an old style, like Hills Have Eye horror, where things have been abandoned because you've got all the old army equipment and stuff like that. It's still being used, but it's a lot more old-fashioned. So you can just be all these little train track tunnels and everything like that. It's fascinating. But yeah, go and walk the dog and that. But if you walk over Barry Budden down to the beach, why is Barry Budden funny? Barry Budden.
I don't know, it just sounds like a bloke, doesn't it? It's like, oh, there's old Mr. Budden, you know, Barry. Oh, yeah, good old Barry. It's just...
maybe it's named after someone.
Yeah, Barry Budden.
Maybe, yeah. But that is what Budden is.
Budden Nest Lighthouse.
There you go.
I was just thinking, our George of the Joystick is a bit of a filmmaker.
He is.
There's one for your next project, George. The haunted lighthouse. Don't even say in the house next to it looks a bit spooky as well.
You must be looking at the new well, we still call it new lighthouse. It's our old lighthouse, but it's new comparison to the old one, Johnny, because the old one has absolutely nothing. So yeah, it's fascinating, and they're pretty much right next to each other. It's when I say it's like boarded up, it's like metal sheet boarded up that you just cannot get in whatsoever. It's all graffiti and that, but certainly if you go down when it's starting to get dark and that, it's
spooky.
really, really airy because you can just walk for miles and miles and miles and see no one. It's a nice walk though. Really nice walk.
What colour blues are you using here, did you say?
So that is the True Blue blend. And for the base, I'm going to use the Ice Grey blend, and then for the other parts of the lighthouse, I'm going to use the Brown Grey blend. I'm not sure if it's exact colours that Marie's used, but I'm going close to it because I want to keep them as close as I possibly can. Yeah. Because I think it's just, I don't know what it is about the blue on the lighthouse. I'm really, really taken with it. I think it works really, really well. And I think because we're used to red on the lighthouse, it's a nice little visual change. Go in with the grey and also the blue.
We are 30% of the stock now gone. I cannot believe that I am uttering those sort of figures at this point, but that's where we are. So jump in and grab. It's all tariff free, don't forget, which is great news. But remember, you do have that slightly delayed dispatch, much money, Billy. It's Thursday, it will be dispatched. This is not going on HSN, it is a world launch for you today. So this is the time that you need to be buying. And listen, if you're up now and you love it, don't wait until the launch in an hour and a half's time. That's when Craig is going to be, obviously, you know, doing more demos, inspiration, hints and tips. That's where you want to be able to sit back, learn, take loads of inspo from Craig. And not have to have that mad dash, that mad panic of trying to get your hands on the collection when everybody else who's just woken up is also trying to do that. So sit back and relax now. Is this your lighthouse here, Craig? Is that it? Barry Budden?
So that one there, that's the haunted one.
Right, that's what I mean, yeah.
And then the one away in the background, that's what we would class as like the working one. We still call it the new one. It's like years and years old. But yeah, the one in the backdrop, that is the working one. And that one you can see right there, that is the old haunted one.
Do you want to see the Brixton one?
Yeah, please. It'd be interesting to see what that's like.
Look how tiny it is!
Oh my God, that's actually, oh, wow.
Yeah, that's it. That's a tiny little lighthouse.
So that's the tallest, but the shortest.
So it's on the highest cliff, and it's the shortest one. It's only 16 feet tall. Cute!
That is really cute.
Oh, hang on a minute. I'm also just being told that you're going to get a digi stamp as well. So these stamps. Oh. So the stamps are coming into the warehouse. One of the stamps has got a small error apparently on it. So what we're going to be doing is including a free digital download so you can have the full collection available whenever you need it. So that's good. I'm trying to find the mistake.
So am I. Take me to the ocean.
Tides and good
Dive
vibes,
into the
days.
blue. Beach days.
To the ocean, beach days.
Life's a wave. Catch it. See you soon. Happiness comes in waves.
I can't see
Doesn't
it.
speak volumes for my spelling, does it? Vitamin C.
But listen,
Those
anyway,
waves.
if you do happen to spot a stamp which has got a little spelling mistake on it or whatever, you will get the digi download as well for it, I've just been told. So there you go.
Little guessing game.
Yeah.
Hey, that's good, having the digi stamp.
Well, that's nice, isn't it then?
You can make it bigger if you want to.
Oh, that is a very good point, well made.
Yeah.
And Paul Prince has just said, Craig, I've just finished watching your foiling show. Thank you. I've learned a new technique and really enjoyed it.
Awesome. I'm so glad. The one that we've done this morning, Ben, what we've done is we kind of went back to basics with our background stamps. Obviously the foil press, because obviously they're called stamps. And we showed you different techniques for those that have got things such as the backgrounds and the things that you can do with them. So yeah, that was a really fun show. Really fun. So
we found the stamp.
Oh,
Instead of high tides, it says hide tides and good vibes. Instead of high tides and good vibes. So you will get high tides and good vibes. I think that's kind of cool though, isn't it? Like you've got one with a slight mistake on it. You know what I mean?
Well, that's
First edition.
That's a bit like me with WrestleMania next year.
Yeah.
Because obviously it's moved from New Orleans to Las Vegas, but I, in that really small window, managed to get one of the T-shirts of WrestleMania 42, but it's all the New Orleans logo. That's going
to be worth loads.
So I've managed to get that. So that's now not been worn. I'm going to keep that in pristine condition.
Yeah.
Because obviously it's all been pulled now because it's the Vegas logo. So yeah.
Wow-wee.
Going to keep that. Put it on eBay one day.
30% of the stock gone, if I didn't say. And do feel free to send in pictures of your favourite coastal places. I've got a few of those off my Facebook post earlier, which I'll show you in just a little while.
There's just something about the beach, isn't there? There's something about the beach. It's so calming, it's relaxing.
I just love it. I feel you're probably the same when you go home. It's funny, I put up a post this morning on my Instagram and Johnny was like, when I first looked at that, he said, I thought it was like some little Greek village you'd posted. And he was like, no, that's Brixham, that's where I'm from. And when I see pictures of how beautiful it is where I'm from, it does make me want to go back there. And when I go back for a few days with the family, you know, I like nothing better than, and you'll be the same, you know, if I go out for a stroll or, you know, just head down to the seafront, you know, sit on the front with an ice cream or, you know, having a drink or whatever. And it's just the vibes, like the sounds and the smells and the atmosphere. I kind of feel like I'm recharging my batteries.
That's it, yeah.
Just by being there. There's something about the seaside, isn't there?
Well, it's not often. Whenever I go for a walk, obviously 9 times out of 10 I'm on my own, so I have my iPods in.
Yeah.
It's really the only time that I actually take them out when I'm
so
walking along the beach.
Get the
so
atmosphere.
I can actually hear not only the sea, but then, you know, the dogs barking as they're chasing the ball, or the kiddies playing in the sand, doing the sand castles, and, you know, the birds there, you know, as they're flying. All that kind of sounds and noises that you resonate when it comes to the beach. It's just nice to actually hear that. Certainly where we are, okay, it's not like a bustling big town like London, city-wise, or anything like that. But still, you don't get the noise of nature when it comes to the seaside. So it's nice just to kind of shut off and take it all in. And it is always the first thing that I do. Whenever I get home to my mum and stepdad's, the first thing I'll do, won't even have a cup of tea, I'll go and go for a walk down on the beach.
Yeah.
And then the last thing I do is I go for a walk along the beach and then start to then enjoy it. So,
yeah, there's a lot to be
it.
said for living by the sea. And as I say, if you do live by the sea, send us your pictures. I've got a few coming in now as well, which is nice. We'll do a little gallery very shortly indeed. Penelope says, intrigued about the lighthouse at Barry Budden. How is that spelled? It's Buddon, isn't it? Barry Budden. So yes. Barry as in the man's name, Barry, and then Budden, Buddon.
And then here we go, a little bit of different colour into what Marie's done. But you see how well that blue works, an absolute treat. So that was your ocean blue, water reactive.
Yep.
And then I used the true blue, I used the ice grey blend, and then also the brown grey blend. So it's a DL card blank. Marie's just done some mats and layers, simple mats and layers, gone in with that sentiment there, and then gone in with some of course, the seashells there with the starfish, done a bit of colour in, and then that is how it's done that main aspect of that with a bit of colour in.
We are approaching a third of the showstopper gone already. Bear in mind, we've got another 2 hours of this in launch, so you're going to see loads of inspiration, loads of ideas as well, which is great. That showstopper includes everything, of course, paper pad, embossing folders, stamps and dies, everything that I showed you at the top of the show in this brand new coastal collection. It is an absolute stunner. of a collection, and I think it's really nicely priced as well at £84, 112 bucks. You also get, if you go for the main showstopper, all of these goodies as well. So you've got your brand new bag. First time we've seen that one here in the studio. So Craftaholic bag. You've got a set of your Colorista pencils as well, the Bright Vivids, and then we're going to give you 10 sheets of your Mink, 10 sheets of your cream, and 10 sheets of your mint green in the Centura Pearl. Plus, you're also going to get your Sticks to adhesive, A4 double-sided adhesive sheets. So they're included as well. £84, 112 bucks. Ships on Thursday of this week, and it's tariff-free. There are other options available for you too. Don't forget, if you want to add an extra paper pad in as well, that's available as a tariff-free item. We're also going to throw in, to make that tariff-free, 20 sheets of the ivory cardstock for you as well. So many options and so many reasons to buy the Coaster Collection now. Everything available for you individually as well if you want to pick and choose your own items. When we come back, we'll have a look at a few of your pictures. Anything else you want me to go through as far as the product's concerned, we can look at that, and we'll do some more little demos with Craig as well. So get yours now. Third of the stock gone. We'll see you in a moment.
Welcome to Club Inspire, the Crafters Companion community where you can feed your crafty obsession. Join our fantastic loyalty program today and receive 250 points to help get you started. Other benefits to joining Club Inspire include special members-only sales, and you can receive discounts or exclusive access to products, and even free gifts. You will receive 1 point for every pound, dollar or euro that you spend, and the more points you receive, the more benefits you'll unlock. See if you can craft your way up to our ultimate Club Inspire tier, Platinum, where you'll enjoy the very best discounts and rewards that we offer. As you keep climbing through the club, you can actually reach Platinum Plus and even Platinum for life. The more points you collect, the more you will be rewarded within our amazing special Club Inspire community. So, what are you waiting for? Sign up, join the club and start rewarding yourself today.
Why do I love Crafters Companion? Well, you got two comedians, Dan and Craig. They're not comedians, really, they're brilliant with their shows. They're so comical when it comes down to them. I know I took the mick out of Craig with his watch, said it must have come from a Christmas cracker, but I like his watch. I think it's brilliant. Anyway, I've had to get myself off the floor. I had to use my Burnham Hoover to suck me up off the floor, and I had to use my foam on a roll to keep me secure up so I don't fall over, because I'm still in shock, because we know plus for life, so I'm Pud Plus. Speak soon.
Tea first, and then from there it'll be meetings, and they could be commercial meetings, they could be creative meetings, I could be supporting one of my team. I also manage a large team, so it could be one-to-ones with those. Every day is different.
Get in early on the morning to work, set up all my cameras, all my TV monitors, make sure the lights are on. After the last show, we'll need to make sure everything's switched off, ready for the next day. Then I get to go home, just watch some TV, watch some movies or something when I'm making some food, and then go to sleep.
When I'm working, it's quite busy because I have to get up really early to come into work if I'm travelling from London. But otherwise, I'm quite lazy. I spend a lot of time in bed before I get up in the
Hi, my name's Amelia Sirocco. Ben challenged us to write a limerick, and he sang mine on Crafters TV, so I'm giving it another go. Advance notice, producer Johnny, sorry. When Sarah was gone, we were sad, but now she is back and we're glad. Showstoppers each day say, what? Shout hip hooray, my packages are on their way. Thanks for all you do.
The instruction and inspiration is mind-blowing.
The inspiration, the products to make our own and make it our own.
I get so much inspiration and tips and tricks from everyone there at Crafters Companion.
And there's so much support, respect, and inspiration all through the socials.
I like to watch Crafters TV as often as I'm free, and I always get new ideas each time, and it certainly helps kickstart my mojo.
That is why I love Crafters Companion, because they make me look like a better crafter and give me ways to do things that I haven't tried before.
I wouldn't be the crafter I am today without Crafters TV, so thank you.
Welcome back, everybody. Sorry, you've caught me with I've got a Jolly Rancher on the go. It's so nice. Craig bought them back from New York. I've never really had them before, and I'm not a fan of boiled sweets normally, but these are lush. Sorry, really nice.
Yeah,
Sorry.
yeah, don't say that word. Actually, you can say that word all as much as you want after tomorrow. Yeah, I think I said this, I told you at home yesterday. I've never been a big fan of Jolly Ranchers. I know they're not quite a thing now in the UK. They used to be years ago. But actually, yeah, there's something really nice. Yeah, they're really fruity and kind of like, oh, nice. Yeah, bet they do stain your tongue, as we found out live on air last night.
Lol. Right, a couple of quick pictures, and I'll very quickly go through the collection for you again. A third of the stock has gone of the showstopper. Busy, busy, busy. Thank you, Jotty. I sent in a picture by the seaside of where? South Sea Beach in Portsmouth. There you go, another beautiful view of South Sea in Portsmouth. Also, a few pictures have come through. Thank you for those of you who popped them on the Facebook page, if I can find it. Claire, I can't remember where you are again, Claire. Claire Greenwood. Wah, wah, wah. There she is. That's her beautiful beach scene. That is a lovely shot, isn't it?
Wow, that is, do you know something? If you went into an art gallery or somewhere like that, that is something that's going to have a lot of zeros at the end if you were to purchase that.
I think you could be right. We've then got, oh, come on, tablet. This is from Catherine. He says, the beautiful rock pools at Downderry. Spent many happy hours here when I was young. She was just saying she's just returned from a trip to Brixham. So there's your rock pools in Downderry. And then one more, which popped up on my page, which was from Carol Peachy. Says, Wellington Port in Brisbane, where I did rehab last year after breaking my hip. But look at that, beautiful beach in Brisbane, Australia.
Good day, mate. Flaming Galah.
But another burger on the barbie. And let's just do one more. We can show some of the pictures later on as well, can't we, actually? So get your pictures in. Favourite beaches, or if you live by the coast, just your sort of coastal scene. This is from Diana Green, Bishop Rock Lighthouse on the Isle of Scilly. Look at that one. The furthest southwest in the UK, that one.
Is it me? Or does the top of that, Johnny, have a vibe of the Statue of Liberty?
I thought exactly the same thing. It's got like the crown on.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Lighthouse of Liberty.
Yeah.
Why do they have them on there? I think that's a very good point. Yeah, look at that. Zoom in.
Yeah. Maybe not so much at, up close, but yeah, at that distance there, I don't know. I was just like, I wasn't sure if you would think the same there, but yeah. I just see New York everywhere. Everywhere.
Everywhere
New
you
York.
go.
Yes.
Who sent the pictures of the Mudford Spit beach huts? Oh, Diane as well. So there's the beach huts. They have an upstairs sleeping area, but no toilet. £1 million.
Well, you're in nature. You're in nature.
Well, you are in nature, yeah. So, you know.
Have you seen that documentary on Netflix about the cruise?
About what?
About the cruise.
No.
I can say no more. Really interesting. Really, really interesting.
Oh, look.
It's called Poo Cruise.
It's called what?
It's called Poo Cruise. No, I'm not winding you up. I'm not It's all
Oh,
a couple
I
of
think I
years
saw a
ago.
trailer
The cruise ship that set on fire. It was okay in the end, but all the electrics went off and no toilets and that were working and all. It hit the news. It was all over UK news, CNN news. It's a documentary. Really fascinating. Fascinating. No, not even that, Johnny.
And one more for now from Michelle, who says this is Seaside Heights in New Jersey. It's got a bit of a Baywatch vibe to it for me.
Yeah.
You can just imagine the Hoff running along the seafront there in slow motion.
I look like him, don't I?
Hey?
I think I look more like Pamela Anderson, probably, when you're doing that run.
I'm not sure. Do that again. So, yeah. Sort of. It's almost like David Hasselhoff's in the studio.
Yeah. Yeah. And then, in fact, have no top on. I
Well,
don't have a body like David Hasselhoff.
I don't think anyone does.
Not now, anyway.
Thank you to Pat. Says, I'm loving the new collection. I'm so happy I was able to purchase the showstopper as well as the extra pads. Thank you for making it tariff-free. I live on the coast, says Michelle. I live on the wild Atlantic Way in Ireland. My beach is 2 minutes walk away. Sounds amazing. And anyway, anywhere at sea is perfect for me, says Janice. But I do like the smaller sandy coves around Helston in Cornwall. I love Helston. I just love Cornwall. I love Devon. I love beaches. I love this collection. Look at the coastal collection pad. It is beautiful. I'm sorry, I was just Jolly Rancher. I really wish I hadn't had it. Really unprofessional. I know. We've been doing this all these years, and he just has a sweet in his mouth. We're all friends here. It's a beautiful collection, though. Look, lighthouses and sailboats. You've got your £1 million beach huts there as well. Absolutely love the deck chairs. You've got your compasses in there too. And these little elements, I love the little Scrabble tiles. You see those, don't you, on like your seaside art? As Craig was talking, like you have like the artwork in your bathroom and stuff with like the seaside bits on, with love. I just think it's so super cute. But loads of snippability in the pad. The B side, not really showing you, but stripped back version of the A side. So plenty that you can be doing there, stamping and bringing all of your mixed media items into as well. But that's that beautiful pad. You are going to get that in the Showstopper bundle alongside these goodies. So you've got stamps and dies for your anchor and your sailboat. You've got the really super cute starfish and the seahorse. There it is. There's Barry Budden.
Yes.
You've got this beautiful embossed lighthouse as well. That's the one that Craig's just used in his first demo. I absolutely love this. Are you going to be embossing this later on at some point?
Later on I am, yeah.
So that one is called your seashells, if you want to go for that embossing folder. And then you get all these goodies as well. I've split these up, as I say, because there is a smaller bundle available. But you've got the seashells, stamps and dies. This, do you know what? I absolutely love the embossing folders in this collection. I'm not sure which is my favourite. It might be this one. It's that beautiful coastlines, that one's called. That's the 3D embossing folder. Stamps and dies on your beach retreat is the beach hut and the deck chair. And then you're also going to get your stamped sentiments in there as well. Of course, you will get a digital stamp with the correct words on for this one to replace it, but you can use all of the rest as well. I love vitamin C. I think that's very clever. Life is a wave. Catch it. All the elements you're going to get, third of the stock is gone. You're going to get all these goodies as well. No, 40% of the stock has gone now. We're so busy. You're going to get included to make this tariff-free brand new tote with your Crafterholic. You've got 30 sheets of your Centura Pearl, mink, cream and mint green. You're going to get your adhesive tape sheets, some sticks too, and you're going to get the Colorista pencils in bright vivid, 12 of those in the bundle. Everything I've just shown you there for £84 or $112. It is tariff-free, ships on Thursday. Don't miss out. There are other options available for you. Don't forget, if you want an extra paper pad, it's the paper pad plus 20 sheets of your cream cardstock for about £19, I think, if you're platinum, but that is tariff-free as well. So that is an absolute bonus for our US viewers. We've not been able to do the paper pads tariff-free recently, but we can today. So please take advantage, get as many as you think you need and more. We've got about 7 or 8 minutes left. What can you show us in that time?
I'm going to run through one of the folders. If you're just joining us, just a little reminder, within the main launch day show, if there's anything specific you want to see, let me know. Backstory is, of course, because I was on holiday for a couple of weeks, I've not prepped any demos for this launch. Now, I'm not worrying or stressing about it, because then that means I get to play, but also I'm opening it up to you. So if there is anything certain specific within the collection that you want to see within the actual launch show later on, when we come live at 2 o'clock with myself and Ben, let us know. let us know,
Yeah.
and I will cater to your need. But let's go in here. So we've gone, Leslie's done this one here. It's a really, really beautiful card here. I can't find the exact matching colour card, but I thought let's go in because you've got, of course, that coastlines within the detail of the folder, and I'm just going to run that one through. Now, with this one, Ben, being a 3D embossing folder, what's the plate configuration?
It's 3 plates. It's not the 2 plates, because I know the 2 plates are the 2D. It's the base plate.
Yep.
Shim.
Yep.
Metal. Magnetic.
Magnetic.
Yes!
Yes.
Yeah!
Yeah.
He shoots. He scores. Yeah! Come on.
What's a 2D?
Just those, that one and that one.
No, 2D set.
Let me do it now, can I?
Do you want to do it?
Oh, do it.
Here we go. There we are. Let's it go through. Simple. Simples.
That's simplicity with electricity.
It is, yeah.
There you go.
But you like your simplicity without electricity, don't you?
I do.
Why is it sitting in the green room?
Because I brought it in for filming. For Leanne's.
That's a great song. That's a really, really good song.
Thank you. That is a great emboss.
Nice, isn't it? Really, really nice. It's the depth, which is what I love from 3D folders. You've got the depth all the way in the bottom there. I think maybe about 4 layers there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, about 4 layers that we've got there. There's the UK there. And then we're just going to go in with a little bit of gilding wax here. I'm just going to pick this one up.
What colour is that?
We're going to go, I think it's King Gold, because, yeah, King Gold, because that's my
King
favourite.
Gold.
It's like the natural gold that we've got. And we're just going to keep our card flat. We're going to use our finger, and we're going to roll. Now, yesterday, Ben, remember with that bundle that we had where we had the blending tool replacements, but
not
the
round ones.
The tool. Well, if that's the case, if you're like, well, I don't know where to use them, if you don't want to use your finger, use those replacement heads that were yesterday as an alternative. I will be honest, though, and say you're going to then be getting the best application with your finger because you're in full control of the pressure. If you're actually holding and gripping something, you've not always got 100% control. So therefore, if you're using your finger, but there is people that either can't use it on their finger or don't want to use it, don't worry, you can use a blending tool, something like that. Wouldn't use one of the brushes. If you're going to use an application, make sure it's some sort of blending tool than a brush, because then it's just going to get into the bristles of the brush and you ain't going to get it out. So we're just going to keep going around, and then we're just going to add that depth into position. But even when it comes to, I mean, that base, at first you think there's not a lot of detail, but then when you start to run your finger over with the wax, you've got all of those lines, those channels from the globe just starting to bounce through.
Absolutely.
And that's where you start to see that really, really thin light layer, of course, of the globe with the wax. And I'm only going to do kind of like half of it just to show you the difference. But then we can go like harder around the edges and there. We can make the UK stand out.
Yeah.
We could go along, we can make kind of New York and Florida stand out if you want.
Do a little pinpoint where you were.
That's it. Exactly. You can do that. You can do exactly that. And then we've got a couple of minutes. Let's just finish it then. We're going to go in, start to add all that on. And if you do this on white cardstock, you can then start to do watercolour if you want to, or you can do your alcohol colouring as well, or just leave it natural once you've embossed it within the cardstock. But we can then start to blend that round. And I think this could potentially be one of my new favourite folders.
Oh, hello.
Yeah.
What, in the world ever or this year?
I'm going to say this year.
Okay.
I'm going to say this year. Well, the past 6 months. Can't say the next 6 months.
No.
But look at that.
This year so far?
This year so far. Look at that. How cool is that? And that's even just on linen cardstock, Ben. Beautiful, beautiful effect on the linen cardstock.
That's great, that.
But then even if you were to go onto a deeper green pearlescent, like Leslie's done here, and then just add some of the little border dies and then a sentiment, see you soon, And that could be a nice card to send to someone. Maybe they do live abroad and they're coming here to visit, or you're going to visit them. Just send a little note saying, see you soon. Maybe a little itinerary in there as well.
Oh, I love that.
See, beautiful. Simple to pop into a card.
Loads of people telling me they've now bought. Thank you to Charlotte.
Sorry.
Charlotte says, got the showstopper already, ordered. I love the collection. Linda Borchert says, just ordered the showstopper. I love this kit. Trudy says, Ben, I've just sent you a beach photo. I've got loads of those that have come in, so thank you. We'll do a little beach photo gallery at 2 o'clock. So if you sent a photo in, make sure you're watching. We'll have a look at those. Cynthia says, is that the mint paper that Craig just embossed on?
No, it's not. No, this was just a piece that I had from my linen card bundle. No, but that would look nice within that mint card, yeah.
Yeah, so the mint card and the cream and the mink that you'll get with the showstopper, why not? You know, use your embossing folder on that Centura Pearl. It will work absolutely fantastically indeed. We are just about done for this show. We are over 40% of the stock gone. So listen, people are going to be waking up. People are still going to be shopping in between now and 2 o'clock when we officially launch the collection. So by the time we get back, you're going to be looking at probably half the stock gone. And let me tell you, it was a big stock in this coastal collection as well. So many people we knew would love it, and it's proved very, very popular. Remember, that full collection is £84. It's $112. It's that's a platinum price, of course. It's tariff free. And we've also got that smaller bundle available for you too if you just want to dip your toe in the water, all on Shop Today. And the other thing just to stress is that you can get your 12 by 12 paper pad with some extra Centura pearlescent for a tariff-free price as well, which is brilliant. It's the first time we've been able to bring to you the paper pads as a tariff-free bundle. And we're coming back in an hour's time, and as Craig's mentioned, you're happy to show whatever anyone wants to see, aren't you?
Absolutely. Because I've been off, I've not got anything specific prepped, so let Ben know in the next show. I've got a few things that I can show you to start with if needed. Other than that, if there's specific things, styles that you want to see from this collection, fire them across and I shall do what I can to help.
Look forward to that. In the meantime, get all of your goodies, buy those deals, and we'll see you back here in an hour's time.
Toodles!